going on? We are back with another episode of the Take a Chance podcast. Today we have a special guest. This one's been in the works for a little bit. We got Noah Chase. Thank you for coming on, man.
What's the deal? Appreciate
What's
you
good,
having
man?
me.
Just start off a little bit about like your upbringing. You know, where you from? How old are you? You have any hobbies growing up? Any sports? Just kind of run me through that for the people that don't know.
Yeah, so right now I'm 21 years old. I grew up really like bouncing around like from all different type of places, from like Highland Park, like Detroit, Ypsilanti, downriver. But like I said, like really the main place like where I was like known was like real downriver and stuff like that.
Wyandotte, right?
Yeah, Wyandotte is like where I went to high school. I said my main hobby like growing up wasn't even like music. It was like basketball. Like I used to just chill with my friends, like regular shit, like go try to fuck with hoes and just make money, all type of shit in there. Like smoking, obviously. Though. I grew up smoking like 8th grade. That's when I started smoking.
Damn.
After that, like it wasn't even music for real, but that's really just growing up, just trying to hoop, like go to college and stuff like that was the dream my whole life.
And you went to play college ball. You played college basketball.
Yeah, I went to right now. I'm still going there right now. I'm a senior up there right now. But University of Olivet, I was playing hooping up there my freshman year. I ain't never played a game up there, but I was up there.
What are you studying up there?
Sports and rec management.
Same. I just graduated from Grand Valley with that, with sport management.
Congratulations.
I want to be an athletic director, so I think that'd be sweet. A little bit more about like basketball though. You big on like the NBA or like any other sports?
Hell yeah.
Who you got in the finals this year?
The Lakers, of course. You know, me and my niggas, we put them
You a Brown fan?
Yeah.
Oh, you be sports gambling?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, God.
What do you be betting on?
Shit, all type of shit. Like me and these niggas, we cook up every day.
For real?
All type of shit.
Y'all be winning?
Yeah. Yeah, we be trying.
On the last episode, I was talking to that dude about sports gambling, and I don't know. I want to get into it because like I'm educated enough on sports to like where I know I can sports gamble like pretty well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like I don't want to put myself in the situation where I get like addicted to it. You know?
Yeah, and I feel that.
Nah, you said who's your finals matchup though for the NBA?
I don't really know who coming out the East for real. I just know like the Lakers. Like,
you want the Lakers
West,
there?
God,
Big
like,
Brown fan?
Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the playoffs. What about football? You into any football?
I fuck with like the NFL and like college football, but like I don't really like watch that. I can't watch it for so long.
Yeah.
But I fuck with the Lions right now.
Right
like,
now.
I ain't never
right
been to
now.
a game. I ain't never been to a game.
For real?
Yeah.
Lions games are crazy.
But I fuck with like players like what's that name? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Like Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Like just niggas that's really known and like the cold niggas.
Do you be playing like fantasy football or anything?
Hell no.
No?
And I stopped playing Madden in like probably 10th grade, 11th grade and shit. I used to buy that shit every year with 2K and shit.
For real?
I don't know what happened. I used to play football and shit like that too. But
You a big gamer? Like you like playing on the game?
hell, like if it's with my niggas and shit, like I'll be playing 2K. Sometimes we play Call of Duty and shit like that.
Yeah.
We just playing Fortnite, all type of shit. Like
Yeah.
I still like hell yeah, have my kid tendency on God. We just playing the game.
So when did like music come into the picture? If you grew up playing sports, you know, like doing all this stuff except music, when did music really like come into the picture for you?
I say like I was around that shit like probably since my sixth grade, cause my man's Gavin, I think you know him, Money Moves Gav.
Yeah, he's on an episode.
He started making music. Like first for real, like he had me around that shit, and then like my man's Sebastian, like he was making that shit, like he was like really Sebastian like motivated me to do that shit, like to like write and like see like niggas like around me is doing that shit, and then like seeing Gavin really drop, like just going up around him, like seeing him in the studio and shit like that. Like it was one time I was in the studio with him and Joe Jack, and I wasn't even there like to hop on the song. I was there like I was working on like some drop shipping shit. Like I was really just trying to get like it was during COVID. Like I was just trying to get rich off anything like off online.
This was at the House of Hits in Detroit.
Yeah, and the restaurant shit. And then like so that nigga Gavin was in the booth. He was like, no, you should hop on some shit. I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing real. Like I don't know how the fuck to do that shit. I don't know none of that shit. And then Joe Jack would just lay a chorus and we just repeat that shit. Like I got that shit on my phone right now. It's called like past tense. Like we still ain't never dropped that shit ever.
Yeah.
But since then, that's the first time I ever hopped in the booth. But after that, I was always around like Gavin and then like my nigga Mark started dropping that shit. And then like just growing up, like like I always wrote and like just had the thoughts like just going through shit like that I've been through. Like I ain't never like just knew how to lay that shit. I know what to do, like how to do that shit. I didn't know like what the equipment price, none of that shit was and stuff like that.
So were you big on like writing like before like actually like writing lyrics? Like I'm saying like just in school, like were you like English class, like you like writing poetry or like, you know, just like stuff like that?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No? So
Hell no.
it comes natural to you though, like the writing, right?
Yeah, I say like it was times like I would rhyme to a beat like in my head and stuff like I'll write like little rhymes in my notes real quick, like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
But I ain't never like got into the moment like let me write like a full song and stuff like that, or like write a poem like. But it was just like right now I just had to like punch in and stuff like that. Like that's when I just feel like I'm letting everything out right now, like my true feelings and stuff like that.
So you really got into the music just by like association, just like your friends?
Like yeah, like my mans. I was up at school this past summer, and like what really like got me like put me in the booth, like got me behind that mic. Like I never had none of that shit. But he don't got a MacBook, so like my man Z, he had to come to my apartment, and he brought his equipment and stuff like that. Like he was always laying shit in there. Like me and my nigga Freddie, we used to both stayed up there. But he used to just lay his shit in the room. I used to just sit on the bed and like just like in the back chair and all type of shit, just watch him like mix and master all that shit, like put tune and everything on there. And like when he would leave, like he would leave that shit there. So when he left it there, like I'll hop on there and then like just try all different type of shit. Like I'll search up like presets like for my voice, because like his presets were like that. It wasn't for me. Like everybody different and shit. So getting on there, like I was just trying to find my own sound. I'm realizing like this shit the best way, like making this shit on my own, because like I know how I want to sound. I know like I could do as many tries as I want to try, and it's like
you're on your own time.
Yeah,
you're experimenting with your own voice, finding your sound.
And when I was fucking up, like, or if I felt like this shit didn't sound good, if it sounded bad, like I'm asking my nigga Freddie like, hey, how this shit sound like on a daily basis, like all summer, and then that shit just really motivated me to like to just get my own shit after that point. Like when my sister, she just was like, for my birthday, she just bought that like a Focusrite and everything, came with the mic, headphones and everything, and I still got the same laptop. So after that, I just was like, all right, ain't nothing stopping me. Nah, I just gotta do this shit.
What do you be on? You be on Pro Tools or Logic? Or
no, I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
FL?
That shit crazy. Like I be on BandLab.
Really?
Yeah, everything on BandLab on my laptop.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like right now, I'm in a music production class because I'm like trying to learn how to use they using what is it? Ableton.
Ableton?
Yeah, Ableton. Yeah, that shit. He using that shit. Like I ain't never even heard of that. I always knew like Pro Tools and FL.
Yeah.
So like when he pulled that shit up, I was like, what the fuck? So like I want to learn how to get to that other shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But right now, like everything off of like BandLab, and I feel like that's what's crazy. It's like that shit like free. Anybody can do that shit. And hop on and like make their dream.
I've been learning FL. Like I've been making beats for the past few months. And like when you first started it up, dude, you're looking at it like it's a foreign language. You're confused as hell,
bro.
dude.
Like that's why like BandLab, that shit really good for like beginners or just people like that just want something simple. I feel like
it's crazy. You got really good quality off that too. You got a distinct sound too. Like you got, I don't even know how to. It's like a melodic sound.
Yeah,
but like you're like just getting started though. So like, where did that confidence come from like that quick? You know?
I say really like my niggas really like people. Like the people that's close to me, them saying like they fuck with this shit, like making this shit for the people that like actually really want to hear this shit. Like this shit is hard, but I say the confidence like really came from like knowing that the fact that like what I'm saying is like true. Like I'm not going.
It's got meaning. It's got substance to it.
I'm not going behind the mic like lying and stuff like that. That's why I always try to tell people like I'm not rapping about like guns, violence, and stuff like that. Like I'm rapping about like pain or something that like my man's been through, like anybody been through and stuff like that. Things that you can relate to. So I say like that's really the best, like confidence and really like, being in there by myself and like just getting that same boost, like people like going live and stuff like that. People saying like when you dropping, my man saying like this hard. So it's just building that over and over.
So did it like take some time for like? Did you have stuff in the vault and did it like take time for you to actually like start releasing stuff? Like when did it like hit you like, all right, I need to start putting this stuff out? Just the people saying, hey, like I mess with this, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's crazy, cause like the first probably like 10 songs my mans could tell you, like I didn't even drop them, like the ones that he had, like he felt like it was hard. It's like Had It Hard. Like I got a couple songs that like I just made and like he was like these the hardest ones, and I feel like that's what like motivated me to like
just keep
go
going
crazy. Yeah. So it's like really like doing this EP and stuff like that. That's when I like really started putting stuff in the vault and everything.
So is like anyone in your family, like, anyone like inspire you when you were like just growing up a little bit with music? Like, were you listening to a bunch of different type of styles of music, or like anyone in your family do music? Like, does it run in anything, or is it just like out of the blue, like I'm just gonna start rapping?
I think like the only person in my family, like at the top of my head right now, my brother CJ. He making music right now, and like just growing up around him, like I came into like me and him came into each other's life when I was like in 8th grade and stuff like that. He my real brother on my dad's side, and he listened to Nav. I think that's what his name and stuff like that. Like when he was a SoundCloud rapper, and I felt like his sound was always different and stuff like that. Like my brother grew up on like East Point and stuff like that, so like hearing that and then hearing my brother like just freestyle and stuff like that. Like he was really the first person like or the only person like in my family I seen like with the confidence and like really just know how to like really talk about like what he really living and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the only person I say in my family that like made me like no brother or sister and stuff like that. My mom or dad, nothing like that.
Yeah, I feel it. You've been dropping like a lot of singles lately. Been teasing a lot of stuff on like Instagram and whatnot.
Yeah.
We just listened to one in the other room in the studio, Funerals. That's your most recent drop, right?
No, my most it might no. It might be, I think so. It's either that one or You Knew. It's either that one. Yeah.
Well, the one that we just listened to, Funerals, you know, like what really inspired that one?
I was going through something for real, like so like Funerals, the way it started off. I was in the studio with my man's Greg. I was in like we were just really talking. Like I think this is around when Rollo dropped that his album, and he was like, I really think God sent me here to. He said pray. Rollo said pray for all these funerals, but I switched it up. I said what that nigga Rollo say, and like at a time like how do I say this? Like it was at a time like I was going through some shit. I had a abortion with a girl, and like she really says like she asked me for her, did she want to keep the baby for her? Like did I want to keep the baby for her? And it's like I ain't really know. I was fucked up like in the head, like not in the head, like just with the situation, all type of shit. So it was just really like told her you choose, and it's like being real with my mans right there is like. Just really like freestyling. I was just like that shit hard. And if you go on the beat, like if you find out like the real beat, my man's Rollo made it. He from Chicago, but the beat don't even got that little skipping part right there. So it says, how does it go? What that nigga Rollo say? It was like, how that shit go, nigga? I'm tripping. I really think I seen you the paper on the funeral. She asked me to the bitch, you choose. She asked me did she want the baby. I told the bitch, you choose. So it's like right there, like when I had that little skipping part and I showed my man, just right there, he just went crazy. My nigga Greg, he was like, bro, you gotta keep that shit. And like after that, like I remember like I just kept on trying to like just really like kept talking on that song, and I was just like I can't like talk on that bitch. Like after I was like I gotta sing after that, like that beat drop goes. So it's just like I tried popping more than 10, but my Ken ain't want me to lose. I gave Ken more than 10, so it's just like, oh, that shit like real life. So it's like after that, like once like I get the chorus or like I feel like I start the song off with like everything flowing, cause it's like I just gotta put the words like that just rhyme for real, because like I already know it's all gonna be the truth. I just gotta put the words together.
Yeah, for sure. One of the main reasons we're actually doing this, promote your mixed or is it album or EP?
Yeah,
you said
EP.
EP. You got the EP coming out.
Yeah.
Chase Volume 1.
Yeah.
What really motivated you to just start doing like getting that project in the works or together?
I say, cause really it's been like a long time coming. Like I dropped like I think 8 to 9 songs. I'm pretty sure. So I was just like, I really got to put something out for like people who really like fucking with my shit, and like for myself, like every song on that tape I made over like in December over winter break and stuff like that.
Oh, so it's like recent.
Yeah, so it's like everything on there I feel like it's called Chase. So like my mom wanted my first name to be Chase is my middle name. So it's like Noah Chase is like my real name. So it's like I feel like that EP is just really gonna explain like who I am, like talking about my niggas in my life right now, like talking about like what I've been through and stuff like that. Like it like just really the start, and then it's just like obviously it says volume 1, so it's like it's gonna be
there's more to
one.
come.
Yeah, so it's like just keep going with that shit for real.
Yeah, for the people watching, well, we're recording it before it drops, but it will be dropped by the time that this episode comes out. So I'll leave the links. I'll leave the links in the description for that. Go check that out. Go stream his music. You said you write a lot. Do you ever like try to punch in?
No, I punch in. No, I don't write at all.
I thought you were saying you like writing a lot.
No, like I used to like in high school from like all the way up to like probably junior year of college. I used to like write little like bars that would come to my head and stuff like that, or like at the end of hearing songs and stuff like that, I'll try to keep going. But everything like I just punch in and stuff like that. Like it's all my true feelings, and like it's times like they'll like my niggas will walk in the room and stuff like that. I'm in the middle of a bar and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's like it's what you're feeling in that moment.
Hell
you know?
Yeah.
So do you ever get like a creative block? Like if you can't think of a line or something, like how do you overcome that type of thing?
That should be hard as hell. I say, cause like I was just having that shit like 2 days ago. So it's like usually I try to like sit down for a moment and just I'll scroll on my phone, or I'll try to like play my other songs for a minute and stuff like that, or I'll just try to like, because it's all like from my computer it automatically saves on my phone from BandLab, so it's like I'll just like walk on my room and stuff like that, or like go to the bathroom, just go like anywhere in the house and just like play it off my phone real quick and just see like how a bar would come. Like my nigga Z, he was just like, if you can't think of something, like just like obviously save it, like just play it in your beats, like my headphones and stuff like that, and just keep it pushing like for like an hour, just like the next day, and like as bars come to your head, like just write that shit real quick. But like in that moment, sometimes it'd be hard, and like I just go to the next song and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Call it a night.
Yeah, no, that creative block's weird, man.
Hell yeah.
It really is. What would you say like your biggest weakness is, like something you know you could work on and like you want to work towards in the future?
I really want to work on like when it comes to like music wise.
Yeah, I'm saying like what's your like biggest weakness? You think that like something you could improve on?
I say I feel like I really want to like start talking like how I feel, like instead of like singing. Like I feel like singing is always gonna be there, but like really like rapping like for the for the people like that fuck with that shit and stuff like that. I say that's a weakness, like a little bit, like just really trying to like really rap. I say
no, I get what you're saying. You're like rapping. Yeah.
And I say I want to try to get better at like my ad libs in general, and then other than that, like just all around like mixing and producing my music. Like I said, I do all of that myself, so it's like I feel like I can always get better at all of that.
You mix yourself?
Yeah, like
on BandLab?
Yeah, mix, master, everything. Like I do all that myself.
Damn,
and like
you got
actually
good
like
quality
a couple
too,
songs. It's like 2 songs. Like the one that I got problems with, my sister Jelena, she produced A Way Out, Reborn, and Trido. She produced all those, or like mixed and mastered those for me.
For just starting though, dude, like you got good quality. Like
appreciate.
Give it like a little bit more time.
And I feel like really transferring to like a different like software and stuff like that. That's really gonna be it. I think like the focus, right? I said that's really what's helping like the sound come out, like how it's coming, and then like obviously the presets and stuff. Like really my voice.
So what do you plan on like switching over to after BandLab? What are you looking into?
I say I don't like. I want to try like. I don't know, like as of right now, like Ableton for sure. Like as I'm in class, like I'm learning that shit. So, and he was just saying like it's the best thing, like without like a membership and everything. So
yeah, I've heard it's the easiest for like for like new people getting into it.
Like so I never heard of it, so I was just like that's probably gonna be one of the first things I switch over to. Like obviously learning that shit for these next 4 months and stuff.
Do you ever see yourself getting into like producing, like making beats?
No, hell no.
No,
I'll never make.
Why?
Like I feel like making beats hard as hell. Like trying to make it sound like repetitive all the time. Like nah. I mean I'll produce like like you got a beat and shit like that. Like I got my own studio. Like come in and like niggas.
You'll say like engineer. Like you'll engineer.
Yeah. Like for some money.
Yeah.
For sure.
If you could make like a collab album with any artist in the music industry, who would it be and why?
Like any.
Prefer to like someone alive, because we have a question that's like 5 dinner guests that are alive, but
damn. a lot. I guess I had to just. He said still. It's a couple like
No.
all right, a
We
couple.
got all the time.
Still Gotti for sure. Still, Lil Papa. Like I fuck with YoungBoy, but I don't know how many songs we could do together.
Why? I feel like you guys would be a good duo though.
Like he my favorite rapper. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say you kind of got like a little bit of like his sound in you. I hear a little bit of YoungBoy like in your sound.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I say don't really like. I guess I just like highlight like Lil Papa, like Still Gotti. Like YoungBoy. I would do something with Dirk for sure.
With Dirk?
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
Dirk hard.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's really hard to put one.
I just mentioned this question, but 5 dinner guests, dead or alive, could be anyone. Doesn't have to be artists. Could be athletes. Could be family. Could be it could be anyone.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if he would have sat down with me, but Kobe. Like I would sit down with Kobe. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Kobe. I don't know, like, after that Cat Williams shit, it's a lot of, like, that shit really minimized a lot of shit.
That Cat Williams interview was crazy. It's at, like, 60 million after, like, 2 weeks. That's nuts.
I sit down with LeBron for sure. I fuck around. I sit down with YoungBoy. So that's 3.
I'm wondering how YoungBoy and Kobe would get along. That'd be crazy.
Let me think. 2 more. I ain't gonna lie, Adele.
Adele?
Yeah, I sit down with Adele. And then
Elaborate on that one for a second. Why Adele?
I think like my mom used to always play her, and I feel like her sound is unique, and like the fact that like I grew up like obviously like sports rec management. Like I grew up always wanting to be a sports agent, and I didn't know like I just found out like she was married to Rich Paul and stuff like that. So I
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like Rich Paul was like my favorite sports agent growing up. So I thought that was crazy because it's like I always thought like she was like one of like best singers like growing up. Like my mom played her, but I say that she my fourth one for sure. Like I'd do a song with Adele if I could.
That'd be hard.
And then probably Rod Wave. I sit down with his big ass. Give him a burger.
You said what? Before we got on here, you said you wanted to talk about like people you've been working with, like behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. Say really the main people. You said so. This is gonna be a week really from the last interview. So like a week ago, I was with Fresh Prince, really Rich from Saginaw. I say official management from he from Detroit. Like he shoot a lot of like local and then like big artists and stuff like that. Prince he worked with like people like Cash Doll, HBK Boom, and like Tay B and stuff like that. And then I had got a DM like obviously you gotta pay for like the feature and stuff like that, but offer intro from Skilla Baby. He had a DM me and stuff like that and said he was fucking with my shit. And then really that's like really some of the main people like that like I always try to like work with like the local people and stuff like that, like my friends like Lil Mark, like Gavin and stuff like that. My nigga Anti from Chicago and stuff. But other than that, it's like that's really the main people I feel like that really like highlight me right now, and that's like really pushing me that I seen that made me like build connections as I went around them.
I was gonna say the crazy thing with like just social media and marketing, just networking is just the biggest thing.
Hell yeah,
networking and marketing is the most crucial aspect when it comes to stuff like this, dude. So no, that's dope that you're doing that. Can we expect anything from you and like Gav? Anytime soon? That's like a hometown.
Yeah.
You know?
If you want to do something for sure, I seen him something before. Yeah, I seen him something before. It was a minute ago. And I don't know. I don't think he sent it back or nothing. He a busy nigga. I know he just got a job really engineering and producing stuff like that. But last time I was home for Christmas break, one of our friends actually said that like y'all gonna do a song, and I had sent him one before break ended and stuff like that. So like hopefully we'll see some.
That'd be dope. That guy's talented, man. He's got
Hell
so many different sounds.
Oh God, like
it was sweet.
so
It was sweet to
country rock, rap type of shit.
It was sweet to sit down with him and talk for a little bit. There was someone else Ron. I want to talk about Ron for a second.
Yeah,
How'd you meet Ron? For people that don't know, Ron, I played high school basketball with him. He came to my high school his sophomore year of high school.
Yeah,
but
my nigga, man, that's my brother. We met through AAU. That's just crazy. Like I had played AAU. I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, my sophomore year, I had joined the AAU team out in Woodhaven, the Thunder and stuff like that.
The Motor City Thunder.
Yeah. And like since like he was already on the team, but like when I made like this was my first year about to be on. I think this was his second year. So when I made the cut, like since like practice, we were just always fooling and stuff like that. Like my mom would like pick him up for practice and stuff like that. Like when we go out of town, we'll just do all type of bad shit. Like I ain't even gonna talk about.
I think I have a video of you in my camera. I didn't even know you at this time, but I'm pretty sure I have a video of you in my camera roll from Ron. I'm gonna have to find this so I can show you. This shit's gonna have you cracking up, dude. I need to find it. If I can't find it, I'm gonna be so mad. Right here.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't find him.
Yeah, I had
Wait, did y'all see that?
Oh, hey, look at that shit. Look at that.
Bro, I completely forgot about this video until we just started talking about that.
I don't even know.
Funny.
Like I can't even say what school we was at. But we was at a tournament.
No, we don't gotta talk about that. We don't gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like me and that nigga, we just did all type of shit. Like that's my nigga, man.
That's
but I
funny.
That's where we popped off, and then like I didn't even come back to. My little brother had passed away that season, so like really like that's when like our bond like grew closer. He was there for me, like he was staying the night and stuff like that. Like we was just locked in. Like he obviously him going in Flat Rock, like he wasn't around like a lot of people like he knew and stuff. So like him like building that new bond, like it was just like a brother bond and stuff like that. That's just been locked in since. But that's really how everything like started there. Really where we at right now. I was just with him. Obviously, I think you said you brought it up. Just with him over break.
Yeah, so. He's back in Texas now.
Hell yeah, hooping.
Good for him, man.
He trying to come home.
For real?
Yeah, hopefully you find somewhere to hoop out here.
Well, if he's watching this, Ron, we gotta link up, go hoop. But next question is, who's your personal favorite top 5 artist of all time? Any genre.
My favorite 5 artists.
Yeah.
All right, but Young Boy Dirt, a Lil Papa. Like this not in order. Damn. Hey, who I be playing, Freddie? I ain't a crib. Like
yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for number 4. Yeah, and it's not an order yet. Myself, I got to. I guess I'll put. Still got it as the last one I got. Yeah, I fuck like when he dropped. I don't know, and then I get G Herbo. It's a lot of up and coming niggas that I fuck with, like she. Huh? Yeah.
I've only listened to Herb, like I'm not like too tapped into him, but when I was at a rec center my freshman year at Grand Valley, and I was hooping with some kid from Chicago, and he put me on to Herb and Von. Mm-hmm. Like I knew who Herb was, but I never like actually listened to him. And when I went and listened to him, I was like, yeah, these guys are hard.
He hard. I remember I was playing him in high school. You know, Wanda, like it wasn't a lot of black people, so playing Herb, like people were like, what the fuck is this? Like, dude, like this nigga not even on beat. Like, what the hell? So I was like, this pregame music. I was playing Wilt Chamberlain, all type of shit.
If you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, front to back, no skips, what album would that be?
Let me think. For the rest of my life, it gotta be. Fuck, bro, that shit.
I know there's a lot of good albums out there too. A lot of classics.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, it probably is. AI Youngboy too. YB.
It's a good answer.
Hell yeah.
If you had a gun to your head
Damn.
and you got to sing every lyric to a song, or else you're getting shot, what song would that be? It can't be one of your own. We can't count that.
I'm gonna switch it up. I can't keep. I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say a Young Boy
Fabricated. Fabricated by Lil Durk.
You big on Durk? You like Durk a lot?
Yeah, Durk, like, he be really, like, hell, I felt like what he be saying when he say he really talk for his niggas and stuff like that, I feel like that really motivates some of the stuff that I be saying and stuff like that. But I say the way that he really talk out his feelings and everything, like, I fuck with him. I don't really, obviously, I'm not in that beef and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I feel them niggas hard.
Nah, dude, I've been listening to Durk for a while, and to see him now, like, he's a superstar, bro.
God, he grown as hell.
It's crazy to see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit could take off any day. Any day. Like, he 30-something years old. Like, one of the best rappers in the world.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
God.
The final question is, where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
I'm 21 right now. 31? Dirk, like 30-something. I think I want to, like, if I see myself where I want to be, like, successful, like, rich as hell, I don't know if I'm going to keep making, I'm not even going to say this, like, because rappers say that, like, I really wouldn't even do it for the money and everything like that, but if my mama and everything, like, stuff stays straight like that, like, I wouldn't, like, make music as in, like on this
income.
Yeah, but I say really trying to, like, keep dropping off of being who I am off of music, like, really, like, probably expressing that, making sure, like, my niggas is straight, my family straight like that, living, like, I don't know, I want to go somewhere like in Arizona, Cali.
Dude, I've never been to Arizona, but I've heard so much about it.
No, not Cali. I'm lying. I mean, Houston, Arizona, North Carolina. That's my top 3 for sure. But if I'm like 31 years old and, like, made it off this music, like, I probably wouldn't drop as. I don't want to be making music at 30. I want to be a family man at that point.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like, I'll probably drop, like, on some R. Kelly. Not oh, damn. Like, you know how the classic, like, old niggas, like K Camp, he drop every 5 years.
I mess with K Camp, dude. He was like my favorite artist in middle school for some reason.
Yeah,
him and Kid
like,
Ink.
he made it and got
Kid
the
Ink.
fuck on.
Yeah. He did have that one song though that was going crazy on TikTok though.
Yeah.
Lottery. Well,
yeah.
It's called Renegade or whatever.
Yeah, Renegade. Well, yeah. Oh, damn. You know, never mind. You don't know that?
You gonna do the dance, weren't you?
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't know it. No, man.
Well, nah. I want to thank you for coming on, man. I'm wishing you nothing but the best in your future. Your music's hard. Keep it up. Keep going. You got a lot of potential for sure. Anyone watching this, go stream his music. Chase Volume 1 will be out right now. Yeah, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah.
Noah Chase, yes, sir. Rest in peace, Peanut. Rest in peace, Meech. Rest in peace, Johnny. 7L.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you got to do. Yeah, links will be in the description for his music, his socials. Go follow everything. Go listen to everything. And we'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you.
Yeah.